Oh yeah. I just covered them in dust though.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know.
Whoa. We don't do intros. And I know, we're doing intros. What does that go to?
That's probably his microphone.
Yeah, he needs to plug that in. Recording this stellar conversation. And then I'll plug it in. We don't do intros on my channel.
No intros, just straight into it.
Yeah. You can record all you want, I just cut it out. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, he edits it.
Hi,
So
Doug. How are we doing today? I'm fine. How are you?
but he doesn't realize that I do intros, so it's still gonna go on my intro.
You record.
I am recording.
So zip up your pants. Ooh. Record that.
I did.
That's a family show.
It's gonna go back down, and I'm commando. So if you guys just see something flapping.
Give me my bike back.
2018 or 2019, I'm not sure which one, but GS. I have been trying to get my hands on this bike, and Doug from Moto was very kind enough to let me take her for a ride. So this bike right here is on my list. There is a list of motorcycles that I will be reviewing, riding, testing out, and seeing, because within a year I will be buying a new motorcycle. And this motorcycle right here is one of the first ones on the list. So we will see how this thing does. One thing I am noticing, the foot pegs are a little bit more farther behind me than I would like. I don't know if that's the seat. The seat looks like it's in the higher position, but I do feel a little tall on it. Or she has power. She does have power, that's for sure. The front wheel came up a little bit when I hit it in first gear. Oh, that little wiggle when you hit the throttle, that's a little different. I'm not used to that. Very, very powerful. It's a lot more powerful than I was expecting. I mean, it's not like I was unexpecting all the power, but it does have a little bit more than I was expecting this thing to have. Very, very smooth though. The quick shifter, I'd have to get used to it, but feels really good. And then you can use the crash bars and the engines to put your feet out. That's not bad. It feels very maneuverable. That is for sure. When I weeble and wobble, or the heading over is not so bad as some bikes. It feels very, very smooth and stable. pretty comfortable to stand up on. He does have handlebar risers on it, so I'm not having to lean forward too far to get to the bars. So it is very wide, especially the Bonnie. It is a very, very wide bike, but the seat does not feel wide at all. The cockpit doesn't feel wide. It does not feel like I'm on a big, wide bike. It does feel very close, tight-knit together. Feels like I'm, like, if you look off into the horizon and just ride the motorcycle, it doesn't feel like a big 1200. Alright, well, we are coming up to Hungry Lands, so I think I'm going to put it in Enduro. It doesn't feel like a big 1200 when you're riding it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just felt the suspension soften up a little bit. I put it in Enduro, and it seemed to soften up a little bit. When you put it in Enduro, it's...
Put it in first gear and stand up and just let it idle.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's... Give her the shot. He said just first gear, let her idle. So... Alright, well, we are on some street tires, so... The washboard don't feel bad at all. There's a big hole. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna take her through some rough stuff. Oh yeah, she handles her just fine. Very, very smooth off-road. Like this road is pretty washboard, pretty bad, and big bumps. It handles it like a champ. Man, I don't want to beat on her, but she does boogie. She definitely does boogie and play. Like, you could tell, she just wants to eat these roads up as if they were breakfast. Alright, let's see how she is sitting down. I'm not going to really try to avoid any big bumps. I'm just going to ride her. I mean, it does feel like I could tell I'm on a big bike off-road, but it's not like I'm, oh my goodness, I'm on a big bike and I feel unstable. No, I feel really, really good on this bike. Really comfortable. I'm gonna have to wash it for him when we get done. This thing's gonna be disgusting. Sorry, Doug. Yeah, see, now we're getting a little bit more gnarly off-road stuff, so keep in mind that I am on a big 1200 bike. I take her a little bit easy because I do not want to drop Doug's bike. And that's the end of the trail. She definitely wants to boogie off-road. Oh, I am. But at the same time, it is a big bike.
Everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Alrighty, well, just did a little bit of B-roll footage of this thing, and We're gonna head up to WMR. Let's go look at some bikes. Put a little bit of more miles under my butt on this thing. The only thing that I would have to really complain about would be the peg position. I feel like my feet are a little bit underneath me, too much. But maybe it's something I can get used to. I don't know. Oh, that seat is hot. That seat is hot, hot. Straight to WMR.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
Oh yeah. I just covered them in dust though. Holy crap, did I just cover them in dust. I feel terrible. That is a huge dust cloud. I didn't think it would kick up that much dust. They said to go have fun with it, so I did. But man, I felt bad. I sat down and looked behind me and the entire road was just covered in dust.
Intercom failed. Try again later.
I don't know why it's... Let me try turning it down. Maybe it won't do it as bad. And it still records, so I think if I turn it all the way down, I won't hear it as much. I won't be able to hear when the camera shuts off, though. I wonder what the horn sounds like. Ooh, good sounding horn. He went over on the other side. Big bump. Another big bump. Ooh, that one was pretty big. Bike handled it just fine. Wheelie it. Do a wheelie. Do a wheelie. Oh, I'm still in enduro mode. Rain, road, dynamic pro. There we go. Let's see if the suspension got a little stiffer. Oh, it did. It definitely did. I can definitely feel it. The suspension got a lot stiffer in dynamic pro. I can definitely feel the difference. I just switched it. I like how you could switch it on the fly. Easy to go. No problems. Just push the button, release the throttle, back on the throttle, and it switched. No hesitation. This GS is very comfortable. I could see doing just highway miles on this thing. Just eating them up, enough power. Alright, let's see if he wants to go highway or straight. Straight. Whoa! Accidental wheelie! It was gonna come right up. I could have felt that. That thing would have came right up if I tried. That was funny. We went through that stop sign and I just goosed it a little bit and it came up off the ground. If I would have, you know, held the throttle and feathered it just a little bit, it would have definitely came up and rode it out. I can see why guys do wheelies with these so easily. It definitely tried to come up on me. And I immediately let off because I didn't want to wheelie Doug's gorgeous BMW GS. Alright, let's see how she is through this corner. Something flew off. I don't know what though. Something white. I'll have to go back in the video and check it out. Ooh, it sounds cool. The quick shifter. I like this shifter a lot. The quick shifter, it has a good feel to it. So I'm going to point out every little detail that I can think of and I like about this bike, because this is one of the bikes on my radar that I'm going to buy. You know, this very well could be my next bike. Not this bike. Not this bike. Not this one motorcycle, but this GS. I very well could see myself getting a BMW GS. Thank you, car. He waited for us. I could see myself with a GS, you know. It definitely. Scotty is just over there having the time of his life. Man, I like these guys. Allied Motorcycle Entertainment Network. My biggest supporters of the channel right now, because they are part of my YouTube memberships. So links down in the description for that always. Really, really cool group of guys. They were very, very kind enough to let me borrow the GS for the day and ride it and give her a test and actually test it off-road and put her through its paces, you know. You know, a lot of these guys get to test ride some of these bikes. They don't get to do much with them. We'll see how it sounds under the bridge. All right. Sounds amazing. But, you know, some of these reviews that people do of these bikes, they don't really get to test them that well, you know, unless if you're a big time guy. BMW. But this is awesome. I gotta give a huge shout out and a thank you to Doug for letting me take this beautiful thing out and test it. Once I told him that the GS is on my radar of a bike I want, he's like, well, perfect. The first one you're gonna do is going to be mine. So this is a 2018 BMW GS R1200. So it is the R model. Has all the good features. Man, very, very smooth and whoa, okay. She wheelies. One. That was second gear. Just did a tiny little clutch up and she came right up. I was on right here. I was playing around with it. I was in second gear and I just let the clutch go and hit it. It came up. I was like, oh God.
Still in endure?
I'm a dynamic.
Pro will do a little bit higher wheelie. It has wheelie control on it.
Oh, okay. Is there...
Road mode will only come up this much.
Huh?
Road mode will only do wheelie about that.
Oh, okay. No, it came up. Like, I felt it would have kept coming up, but I let off of it. Because, like I said, I don't wheelie other people's bikes.
Get up. Yeah, I got it. We're gonna go in there.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up